welcome to episode 59 of Credit 101. In this episode, I'm going to teach you guys how to quickly create a budget. So in episode 57, we actually talked about your needs and your wants, and you should have been recording yourself. You should have already started off. I gave you guys a free download. It was on my website, a free download so you can start tracking your needs and also tracking your wants. Now that we tracked all of our needs and wants, I want you all to start creating this budget. So go ahead and download that free budget tracker. It's on the same thing. If you already download the needs and wants, it was actually at the top, the monthly budget. So go ahead and download that. I suggest that you guys make 12 copies of this and put it in a binder so that you can have enough for, I don't know how you're going to start tracking it. If you're going to track it monthly, if you're going to track it every time you get paid, but go ahead and make 12 copies or 24 copies, whatever you decide, and put it into a binder. I like to just have a binder that has all my stuff in there, whether it's going to be my savings tracker, whatever it is, have that binder. And when you have that binder, I want you guys to do these different things, and we're going to go over the budget together also. I want you guys to record all of your income that you have coming in. All your income, make sure you guys put that in the income section and record your expenses. Now, when I say record your expenses, I don't want you to go and get anything off of that once. I want you to get everything off of the needs. So when you guys filled out this tracker, I want you to only get things off of your needs. Remember, that was your car payment, that was your mortgage, that was your food, that was your energy bill. Only get things off of your needs. So only get those things that you need when you record your expenses. Those wants, we're going to talk about that after we figure out how much money you actually have left when you guys budget. So you don't want to actually put those wants on there until you figure out how much money you have and compare, like, look at your needs, calculate that, and figure out how much money you have left, because you guys need to start tackling debt if you have debt. And if you're doing frivolous spending, like I said, I cut out $600 doing the method that I showed you. So if you guys were to have those frivolous things, you can put those different amounts, the different money that you're actually saving, you can put that towards saving or actually investing or paying off debt, which is my main thing. I want to just be debt free. A lot of people say I was crazy, but I don't care. I just know what it's like to not have debt, and I miss it. Okay. Especially when you guys have those student loans. Like, it's no point to me for those to be sitting around. It's no point. So here is the monthly budget here at the top. So this one right here is going to be based off this right here is going to be based off the month. So if you guys want to track about a month, then put the month here and put the year here. So go ahead and put that in. Put your mortgage in, how much you're paying for your mortgage or your rent, how much you budgeted for, and then how much you actually spent, because that can be different depending on some people that pay rent, or even if you got your mortgage too. Usually you can put, it may be built into like your water bill sometimes, or your utilities, especially not utilities, but your water, your trash. So some people that is renting, that may already be built in. So you just budget a certain amount, and then you want to put actually how much you spent, your groceries, your other essentials, your health insurance, other health care, your auto insurance, auto loan, gas, utilities, water, your garbage, internet, and phone. So put all that in there. Also, your subscriptions. Now, let me say something about the subscriptions. I cut out so many subscriptions, my kids was mad. All I have right now is I have Prime, Amazon Prime, and I have that just because I have Amazon Prime. You know, I have the Amazon credit card, so I just have it. We get to watch Prime. If y'all don't want to watch it on Prime, that's fine. Do some work. That's my thing. Do some work. And also, I have the Disney Plus because my American Express offered to pay $10 per month towards my Disney Plus. It's Disney Plus and Hulu together. So double check that too if you guys have American Express, because they are paying $10 per month. They give me a credit after I pay on it, but the bill is $11. So I'm paying only $1.30 per month for that Disney Plus Hulu together. So that's all I have. I cut out my Netflix. I cut out all those extra subscriptions that I have. So I suggest that you guys do that too, if you can. And a lot of times we can, we just don't want to. So let me say that too. But I cut a lot of that stuff out. So put your subscriptions there, whatever it is. I suggest you keep your hobbies open right now, restaurants, vacation, travel, especially if you're in a lot of debt or if you can barely pay your bills. And also your extra debts, all this stuff you can fill out later. Investing, I want you to first see how much you have up here, figure out what's left, and then you can fill out these different sections as you see fit. Before you start thinking about vacation, travel, restaurants, hobbies, and those different things, please think about if you have any debts and actually put money towards those debts. And you can see right here, we have the extra debt payments. Actually put an amount that you're putting towards those extra debt payments in there. So that's what I suggest. Now, also, when you guys do your budget, you'll see there's different ones on here. You got the needs, you have your wants, you have your savings and debt payments. This is another one that you would use. I actually personally, I like this more only because I put usually what I'll do is I'll fill this out and put, okay, I got to do my house payment, I have to do my utilities. I'll list it out, but I'll put it on the day that they're actually taking the money out. So I'll put the actual date, like the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whenever they're actually taking it out, even my credit card, all my bills that I need to pay. And then I'll put what account or credit card is actually coming off of, just so I can track that too. I like to list it out like that. I don't like this here because I literally check my, like, since I'm paying off debt, if I have any extra money, I want to put that towards my card to have it paid off early. So I like to track when it's coming out. If for some reason I got a little extra bonus or whatever the case may be, I can take that extra money instead of putting it in once. I can actually put it down here in savings and debt repayment. So I suggest that you guys do it that way. Some people like the other way, do whatever you want to do, but I like to just list them all out. And if this is not a rough room for you, then you can come back and use this tracker too, because this is honestly how I first started off. When I paid off my first vehicle, this is how I paid it off. And again, it was in less than 2 years. I used this type of thing to actually pay it off. I actually list the date that it's actually coming off, what account it is, the amount, and then any type of notes that I'm putting on there. And the notes can be what account is coming out of. I like this way. And then every month I just switched it up because I ended up taking my Netflix out. I stopped taking my car to go get washed. I bought a vacuum cleaner on Amazon. That's what I did to start saving money. And all those different things added up, taking off your subscription. So I just made sure, and it don't have to necessarily be needs, because in my thing, I have $100 because I am a couponer. I have $100 for the home essentials, whatever that can be. And that's also like an emergency. If it at emergency that month, then I have a little bit there for an emergency, like, oh man, I gotta go get this or I gotta go get that. It's not major emergencies, but if it was something small I want to get, if I still have money left over within that $100, then I will go ahead and use it. But I like that this here because I can just list them all out here. And again, I put whatever it is I have to pay, the amount, and then any notes, especially about what account or credit card that is coming out of, because I started playing the game too. Like all my bills go onto a credit card. If I can pay it with a credit card, other than like my car or something like that, or a house payment, I put all of that stuff on a credit card, and I put it on credit cards that I was going to get the most cash back on. And I started playing the game with, like, if I had 0% APR, I started saying, okay, I'm going to put all my bills on this one because it's 0% APR on purchases. So I put all of my bills this month on this one, and I'm putting all my extra money on my debt. Like, I started playing those different games, and I just think that tracker was amazing for me. But let me know if you guys have any questions about that tracker, because I would be happy to actually go over those different questions for you all. So the next thing is we have to talk about emergencies. I know we talk about these different debts, but some people have emergencies and they're like, Rickita, there's too much debt. Like, I can't do any of this. Then you may have to talk to a professional or seek and try to get filed for bankruptcy. And we're going to talk about that in upcoming episodes. So I'll see you all there.